Good morning guys, happy new year. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Kirst. I make videos about fitness, 75 medium, food, running, Pilates. Welcome back. It is New Year's Day. Yay! I am officially today starting the 75 medium, and I did this last year. I started on New Year's Eve last year, but this year I want to start on New Year's Day. And honestly, last year, those 3 months were the best 3 months of my life. So I'm really hoping it's going to be the same this year round. I'm really excited. I'm super pumped. And part of I will go through the rules with you in a little bit, but part of my challenge, my rules, is I've got to do one vlog every week for the whole challenge, which I'm kind of nervous about. I'm also super excited about, because I love vlogging, and I love editing. I'm super excited, if you couldn't tell, because I'm smiling so much. And also, last night was New Year's Eve, and I have never celebrated New Year's Eve before in my life. In my 19 years of living, yesterday was the first time I've ever celebrated, and it was so fun, yeah. Anyway, I'm happy, which is funny because the last vlog that I've literally just finished filming 5 minutes ago was a vlog of me getting out of a depressive slump. I've just finished the vlog and I can officially say I'm no longer in a depressive slump, so I think we succeeded with that one. So yeah, today's plan, I'm heading out to Pilates on the beach actually in about half an hour. It is Newcastle Wellness Club Pilates. Obviously, they're the only Pilates class I do. If you're in Newcastle, go to Newcastle Wellness Club, because it will literally change your life. Anyways, so I'm going to do Pilates, and then Stranger Things has come out. So I'm going to be watching Stranger Things this afternoon. Also though, one of my rules for the 75 medium challenge is that I have to do at least 1 hour of my personal training course every day. So I am going to be doing that today, but it's only an hour, so it's fine. And then I'm going to be watching Stranger Things. I meal prepped 2 days ago, and I made a lot for the next 5-6 days. So I'm going to be cooking that tonight, and also reading, journaling, stretching, etc. And I will also later on I will talk you through my rules for the 75 medium challenge, so that you guys know what I'm actually doing. I've just got back from Pilates on the beach. It was so wholesome. Oh my god, I've missed that so much. In the summer they used to put on those classes every month. I think it was 2 a month for a bit, and it was amazing. And then obviously it turned cold and now it's winter, so they stopped doing them, but that was really fun. It was kind of hard because we were wearing loads of layers, obviously, because it was freezing, so it was actually kind of hard to do the movements, but I feel that made it a better workout in a weird way. Anyways, I am not just gonna yap about Pilates, I am instead going to yap about 75 hard. My rules, I've got them written down here, so I'm just gonna list them out to you guys. So the way this works is that every single day I have to follow every one of these rules for the next 75 days, hence the 75 medium challenge. I keep saying 75 hard. When I say that, no, it's not actually the hard version, and I'll explain why, but I'm meant to be saying 75 medium. Okay, so 1 workout a day. So that is the main difference between what I'm doing and the 75 hard, because in the proper 75 hard version, it's 2 workouts a day. But I do not have, technically I would have time to do that, but I do not have the mental capacity to do that. Like, that would just be way too overwhelming for me, and I would just end up not doing it at all. Also, I am hopefully going to have a job before 75 days from now, so I don't know how many shifts I'm going to be doing, but I just don't want to have to commit to 2 workouts a day, because that's a lot. So on 75 hard, one of the rules is drink 3 litres of water a day. I don't know how much a litre is, and I'm not going to be measuring out my water in like a measuring jug. So I've basically just said 3 of these a day. If you guys know measurements, tell me, is this a litre? I don't know. Hence why I dropped out of my chemistry degree. I used to be really good with drinking water, and then I just stopped, not gonna lie. The past like 2 months I've barely drank any water, so I've maybe been drinking like 1 of these a day, and then a few coffees and other beverages. But yes, 3 of these a day is the goal. Okay, next one. Read at least 10 pages of a book every day. This is not really going to be a challenge for me, to be fair, because I'm like such a bookworm. And I've been, the past year, I've been reading every single day, just because I enjoy it. So I tend to read, I have like a non-fiction and a fiction on the go at once, and then in the morning I read the non-fiction, which at the minute I'm reading The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, and then at nighttime I tend to read a fiction book before going to bed. The one I'm reading currently it's called Lamb, or The Lamb. I've just started it. It's dark. It's kind of scary. Next one, journal every day. So I did this for about 10 months last year, and then again it was just the last 2 months I fell off of that. But I feel like that would be an okay one for me to get back into, because I was used to doing it every day anyway, so just need to be more strict with myself with that one. Stretch before bed every day. This one, the same as journaling. I did it for maybe like 6-7 months of last year, and then I let it slip and I stopped doing it. And now I can very much feel it, like my flexibility has decreased a lot the past few months. So I want to get that back to where it was. So stretching every night before bed, even if it's just like 5 minutes, like just something. Okay, next thing, no alcohol. This will be fine for me. I'm currently 103 days sober anyways, so then just continue not drinking, like it's fine. That doesn't really bother me. Okay, in terms of diet, generally in the 75 hard, you will like choose a diet that you want to stick to and you stick to it. For me, I don't like, I hate diets in general, like that's not, I've had a history of disordered eating my entire life. So basically with this one, I'm just going to be prioritizing whole foods and vitamins and minerals and just eating well, but also not restricting. Like that restricting is not what I want to be doing. And so I'm just going to be mindful, like just making sure I'm getting all the vitamins that my body needs every day. And then if I want a chocolate bar as well, that's fine. Okay, right, this one, I've put get at least 7 hours of sleep every night, which I know is not ideal. It should really be at least 8 hours of sleep every night. But I don't think I'm going to manage that. And so basically I'm going to try and get 8 wherever I can. But if I really can't, then 7 is the minimum, if you know what I mean. Because I don't want to like get a week into the challenge and then fail because I didn't hit my 8 hours of sleep. Okay. Next one. Okay, this one, wake up at 6 a.m. every day. So I was in the habit of doing this the past like 3 years, and then I went to Liverpool for uni, and I was in the routine in Liverpool of waking up at 5 every day, and that really worked well for me. I'm naturally such a morning person, so waking up at 6 and 5, like, they both worked really well for me. But then I came back here and I went through some bad mental health times, and my early morning has just gone out the window. So I've been waking up at like between 7 and 9, which again is still kind of early, but it's not the kind of early that my body enjoys. And I really thoroughly enjoyed waking up early last year, so I just want to get back on track with that, basically, because that's what I like to do. But again, if you're not a morning person, then don't try and force yourself to wake up super early, because that's dumb. Like, just find what works best for your body and try and push yourself to do that. Okay, next one. 45 minutes of my personal training course every day. So if you're not aware, I'm doing a personal training like qualification. So it's an online course, and after a few months, I've basically got 2 whole years to do it, but it shouldn't take that long. And once I've completed the course, I will be able to get a job as a PT. So yeah, I just want to like keep on top of that and say at least an hour of work on that every day, so that I'm not like slacking off. Next one is do one thing that I enjoy every day. It could be crocheting, it could be watching my favourite show, it could be watching my favourite YouTuber, could be drawing, like songwriting, playing the guitar, whatever. And the final one is to film my journey. So a lot of people will, like, one of the rules of the 75 hard challenge is to take progress pictures. I don't like that. This is not at all a challenge of aesthetics for me. It's purely just trying to get myself feeling mentally better. So what I am going to be doing though is documenting on YouTube my journey with it. So every single week I'm going to be posting a vlog, which is kind of scary but also exciting because I love vlogging. So those are my rules for the 75 medium challenge. I'm super excited. Yeah, for the rest of the day I'm going to do my hour on my PT course, and I'm going to cook some nice dinner, and I'm going to drink 2.5 of these. I've only drank half of one of these so far, and it's 3 p.m. so I'm going to be chugging some water, and I'm going to watch Stranger Things. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. There's actually people surfing on those waves, like in the middle of the mountain at the time. There's actually people surfing. That is wild. I hate this hill. Is this actually snowing? What the hell? It was funny yesterday. I was literally like, I can't believe it hasn't snowed this Christmas. And then it started snowing this morning. I'm going to walk to the beach because I don't think I've ever seen snowing at the beach. Ah, the Taylor Swift song, Snow on the Beach. So I want to see what that looks like. Also, can you hear my feet like in the snow right now? That's such a weird noise. thought I was going to see snow on the beach. I see the beach. It looks very foggy, so I'm not actually sure what this is going to look like. I feel like I've got a cold, so this is actually probably not the best thing for me right now, but it's so fun, so who cares? Good afternoon. It is day 3 of the 75 medium challenge, and today's been tricky. So I woke up and first thing I did was I had a shower and then headed straight out and went for a little walk in the snow, which was really nice and I really enjoyed. And then I came back and I had a little bit of a mentee bee. I have a habit of convincing myself that everyone hates me. And it's gotten a lot worse since I've come back from uni, honestly. I feel like I was quite a confident person before that experience, but then I've definitely noticed, like, since dropping out of uni, my self-confidence has gone down so much, and it just makes me feel pretty shit about myself, to be honest. And it makes me like over-reliant on the people around me as well. And like I get so easily upset by things. Like this morning it was so silly. It was just, I felt left out and my friends weren't leaving me out. It was just how I'd perceived it, and that was like a big trigger for me, and I got really upset, and I still feel a bit shit about it, to be honest, because my friends are quite a bit older than me, and whilst most of the time it doesn't seem like an issue, it sometimes does whenever I feel left out, and then it's like, well, yeah, because I'm too young. And my friends are great, don't get me wrong, like I love them, and like I'm sure they love me as well, but it's just, I feel like they've all got their lives together and they're all doing all this cool stuff and they've got cool jobs and businesses, and then I just feel like I've dropped out of uni, I don't have a job, I'm filming silly little YouTube videos that like 60 people watch, and sometimes that just makes me feel a bit shit about myself. And I've just got to keep reminding myself, like, some of my friends are like late 20s, 30. I'm 19, so obviously they're going to be further ahead with their lives than I am. But I just forget that when I'm always looking at the people around me and everything that they're doing, and then I just feel like really behind. I feel like I could have this conversation with them, but also I don't want to cause an argument because they haven't done anything wrong. It is what it is. It is the nature of my friendships, the fact that they are older than me. And yeah, that's going to cause some issues. So I don't see the point in like discussing it because I can't go back in time and change when I was born. Anyways, feel a bit shit. But I've built a wardrobe, almost. I started it yesterday, and yeah, my mum's just gone out to buy a hammer because I was trying to hammer in some of the nails with like the back of a screwdriver and it just did not have enough force. So my mum has gone to drive out in the snow to get me a hammer. So then hopefully that will make the wardrobe building process easier. Also today then I haven't done a workout as such. I went for a walk this morning, but then I also want to do some line dancing as well, just so that will count as like my workout of the day. Because also this line dance that I'm doing is like, it's very jumpy, it's very high energy, it very much counts as a workout. Anyways, I'm gonna try stop crying. I've just been crying all morning, honestly. I'm gonna finish building this wardrobe and then do some line dancing. I will speak to you guys in a bit. Good morning, guys. I am ill, if you couldn't already tell by the fact that my lip is so red. And also my neck. I've got like red rashes all over. I'm kind of thinking it's probably the contact dermatitis that I've got going on my fingers that has spread. So yeah, I think it's like an allergic reaction. Anyways, I really wanted to go for a run this morning, but it is snowing outside and there's like this much snow on the ground. So I just feel like a run is not gonna work. So I'll probably either do some Pilates or some more line dancing later on today, because I do obviously need to get my workout in. Some news. Okay, I am starting a business. It's called Scrap the Mask Collective, and it's basically going to be like a community in the northeast, but I might expand, I don't know yet, for neurodivergent people to meet up, make friends. Basically I'm going to be holding these events in like sensory friendly environments, because often, so I'm in a few wellness clubs already, and as much as I love them and everyone is like very much neurodivergent friendly, the events are held in like loud bars and things like that. So there's been a lot of occasions where I've had to leave the events because I get really overstimulated with all the noise and everything going on. And that's a shame, because I want to be there and I want to hang out with people, but just the environment doesn't work for my brain. And so that's why I wanted to create this community, so that we can meet up, make friends with people who think the way that we think, and like, yeah, just start a lovely little community. I'm also going to use this as like a way of raising awareness about neurodivergence. So I'm going to be making a lot of like Instagram, what do you call them, like infographics about, like, I'm going to be doing a lot of research into common issues that people face as neurodivergent people. Common issues that neurodivergent people face, there we go. And I'm going to be just like spreading that information, and also on TikTok as well, I'm going to start making little videos about different issues that neurodivergent people might face, and yeah, just to kind of share with people, because there's so much that people don't know about, because it's just not spoken about enough, and I don't like that. I want to speak about it. I'd really appreciate if you could give me a follow on that account. So it's called Scrap the Mask _collective on Instagram and on TikTok. That would really help me out. Thank you. Yeah, I was doing that all last night and I was like super excited about it. I woke up this morning and I was hit with a wave of like, what have I got myself into, sort of thing. And it was just my confidence. Like a year ago, I would have had no issue with doing this. It would have been like, yeah, I'm good enough. Like, of course I can do it. Obviously I can. But the past 6 months, my confidence has dropped drastically. And generally, I just feel my self-esteem has gone down the drain. I don't want to continue living like with no confidence in myself, because no one has ever achieved their dream life by telling themselves that they're not good enough, that they're not capable, that they can't do it. So why should I keep telling myself those things? I shouldn't. There's no reason to tell myself those things. And actually, I can do it. Like, I keep thinking, like, why not me? I want to do this. I think I can do this. Logically, I know I can do this. It's just about convincing my emotions that I can do this. So yes, it is the start of a new journey. My coffee is getting cold. I need to sip this. Also, just have a look at this mug. How gorgeous. It's like the lesbian colours, which I'm a lesbian if you guys didn't know. I got it for Halloween, so that's why there's ghosts. And also they're wearing little cowgirl hats, pink ones, because I wear a pink cowgirl hat when I do line dancing. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling now. Plan for today. I've finished the wardrobe, so the wardrobe is now up. So I'm gonna take all my clothes off of the floor, because that's where they've been since I've moved in here. Put all them clothes in the wardrobe. And then I'm gonna do a few hours on my personal training course, because I'm doing that every day. And then I'm going to spend some time working on my business plans. Hi guys, I'm nearly home now. I actually had a really fun workout this morning. I was really not in the mood to go to the gym, especially because it was leg day. And if you don't already know, I'm not a leg day fan. But I ended up actually quite enjoying it. I think it was the new Able shorts. So they're so cute and pink, and yeah, I think they definitely helped. Then for some reason on the way back, I was like, you know what, I'm really craving a Monster. I'm not usually an energy drink kind of gal. I am very much a coffee kind of gal. But I was like, you know what, let's get a Monster. And I went in and they had 2 new zero sugar Monsters. They were crazy expensive to be fair, but I'm super excited to try. So we've got Ultra Wild Passion and Ultra Vice Guava. I probably should have waited till I got home to film this, but I just can't wait. Very excited about these. So I will try these and let you know what I think of them. I am back home in my lovely warm bedroom right now. Let's try one of these. I love like the design of these. They're so cute. I wonder how long these have been out for. I'm gonna have to Google it because I've never seen these before. I want to go with the Ultra Wild Passion. Let's try this together. Little ASMR, guys. Right. Taste test. Ooh. Ooh. That's dead nice, that. Okay, I've realised this video is getting long, so I'm gonna end it off here. But before I do, I want to just mention a couple of little things. So, firstly, this book, you guys know I am currently reading this. So I was reading this morning before I went to the gym, and I came across something which I just have to share with you guys because it resonated so much with me, and I was like, you guys need to hear this. Also, other people show you what's possible, When you see comparison as a teacher, you'll realise other people aren't taking anything from you, they are giving something to you. Other people have this beautiful capacity to show you pieces of your future that you cannot fully see for yourself yet. They show you possibilities that you didn't realise existed or told yourself that you are incapable of achieving. Stay with me. Whoever or whatever is making you jealous, good. Their success and their wins don't shrink your chances of creating what you want. They expand it. Let them lead the way. Flip your jealousy to inspiration. See what's possible through their example. The people you compare yourself to act as mirrors, reflecting back bigger possibilities. I'd never thought of it like that before. And that has really shifted my perspective on things today, because I am so guilty of comparison every day. Like, all the time, I'm constantly comparing myself to everyone around me. And I've always put myself down for doing that and being like, oh, I've got to stop comparing myself to everyone else. But actually, what if I can just flip it and be like, yeah, I can compare myself to other people, in the sense that I can look at how they've achieved what they've achieved and use that to my own advantage to get to where I want to be. The things that are meant for me in life are not the exact same as the things that are meant for anyone else in life. Take a business. Some of my friends own businesses, really successful ones. I could look at them and be like, damn, that they've beat me to it. Now I can never start a business because they've already done it and they're successful. No. Sure, I couldn't start the same business as them, but I can start the business that works for me. And I can use their example of being like, okay, these are the steps that they took in order to get to where they want to be. So I can use that to actually help me to create my own business. So yes, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought that was pretty cool. The past few videos have all been very much follow along with me as I take you through going to the gym, cooking. I mean, my first one was dropping out of uni, going line dancing, hanging out with friends. I need to sneeze. So yes, I'm definitely going to continue with this style of video because I like it. But also, I don't want to only do this style of video because then you guys are going to get bored pretty fast. So I want to know, what do you guys want on this channel? Because I could very much do sit down talky videos. Maybe I could make that into a podcast as well, because then you can have it like in audio form as well as visual form. Or I could do like morning routines. I could do my gym routine. I'm kind of iffy with what I eat in a day. I don't like them as a concept, but I could do recipes, and I could do more hauls. I've done a couple of charity shop hauls within the vlogs. I could do longer versions of those. Yeah, please just let me know what you want to see. I could also do, so my business, have I just said that? Scrap the Mask is about neurodiversity, and I make on Instagram, I make like infographics about neurodiversity to teach people about it. So I could start doing videos about that, or a podcast about that, or I could combine the two. I could talk about how being neurodiverse fits into sort of the fitness world and running and all that, because that's a really actually big topic that I can say a lot on. So yes, just please drop down in the comments what you want to see from me, and because I want to please you guys, because I love you guys. I'm gonna have a shower and then I'm gonna have some lunch because I'm hungry. Yeah, the rest of the day I am just going to do my personal training course, and I'm gonna email some venues to get some events set up for my business. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching today's video. and I hope you enjoyed. I know it's been very up and down. It's been very, I'm so sad, I'm so happy, but you know what? That is just who I am as a person. So you're just gonna get used to it. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.